So today I'm going to tell you about a company that will be a $3 billion revenue business by 2025. And it is about to merge with a company that you can have a share in this whole huge pie. You can buy shares of this company and perhaps set yourself in a good position to make a lot of money. So as you know, if you've been following the channel, I've given you a lot of recommendations on some great stocks. And I began like a month ago when I talked to you about Beam, and Beam has skyrocketed ever since. I talked to you about the Lion Company back when it was like $14, and now it's about like $34 to $35, and you've made a lot of money as well. So if you were among the very, very, very small group of investors that have joined this channel, you have potentially made a lot of money following this. And lately, as I told you about the bio-nanogenomics, and I've informed you about it back when it was about $2. I myself have gone into bio-nanogenomics at $1.21. I bought a lot of shares, and I actually have the most growth in my potential for 2021 from BNGO, guys. Can you believe it? We talked about their amazing Sapphire software that is able to do genome sequencing down to the minute details, and we have grown from $1.21 back when I bought it actually to about like what $7.50, even $8. I know it skyrocketed all the way to $9, and it has seen a little bit of pullback recently. So, but if you were watching this channel, if you had subscribed, you can subscribe right now, by the way. If you'd subscribed and if you pushed the notification bell, you would have known about all these things. I hope that you will do that today, and that would be amazing because I'd love to have you here. You can become one of the stock bandidos on this channel. I do not actually ask for any money whatsoever. I do not want your money. I want you to have the knowledge about the investments, although I am not a financial advisor. So you will have to do your own research, and you have to verify everything I'm telling you, but I can actually just help you set your foot through the door in order to have a phenomenal experience with the stock market and perhaps make a lot of money in the process. I will tell you about all of that right after the intro, guys. So guys, now we get right into it. It is F-I-I-I. That's 3 I's after the F, you know? That's for merger 3, and we are going to dig our teeth into this one. Yes, we are. And particularly, guys, because this company is trading at a share of about $13.25. It has seen a major pullback on Friday when there was a little sell-off at the end of the day, and it is actually 3.47% down, which presents us a phenomenal entry point, guys. We're going to do the same thing we did with Beam and the Lion Company, where we had actually gained, what can I say, like 100, 200, 300%. It was about 300% on each of those companies, and with bio-nanogenomics, we're up about 700%. Ever since the last time we watched, or you subscribed to the channel and watch these videos. So basically, guys, it's going to merge with something called Electric Last Mile Solutions. And Electric Last Mile Solutions is an EV maker, but it is in the cargo space. There's a great need for cheap cargo vans that have good durability. What's wrong with me? I can't say the words today. So guys, the way I think about it, I'm gonna walk you through this company in a little bit, but there is a great need for low-cost cargo vans that have great cargo space, and they also are priced right, okay? And that's what this company about, besides the upside. There's a phenomenal upside to this company. And we're not talking about Highland, we're not talking about Nikola, we're talking about a company that has a proven model and has great potential to expand into North America and Europe as well. And this company, like I just mentioned to you, is going to actually have a revenue business by 2025 of $3 billion. Imagine that. It's going to be amazing, okay? You're only going to get into this one for $13.25 today. if you do. So let me take you through it, guys. On their website, if you go to the website, it's called electriclastmile.com. You are going to be able to read everything that I'm actually telling you right now, which is about, I think, about like 49 pages of information. I'm going to condense it for you, so it's not going to be daunting to actually listen to the whole thing. But the management for this company is pretty amazing, because these people who are running the company have actually worked for Ford. They worked for Workhorse, Hummer, Cadillac, Volkswagen, BMW, Nissan, and other car manufacturers. So we have a nicely assembled team, and the co-founders, we have two founders, James Taylor and Jason Liu, and these are good founders. You can read about them on the website. They are introduced for you in the beginning, and then you could read about the business overview of the company. What I like about this company in particular is they do not actually presume. They show you how they're going to do it. So let's get straight into it. Basically, guys, there is not a product, an EV product, on the lower end of the market that costs about $25,000 after the rebates that rivals this product. All the vans, all the delivery vans that you can find in the market right now are gas powered, and they don't have anything in the market. There isn't anything in the market that is called Class C delivery. And Electric Last Mile Solutions claims that they have more cargo space, but in upwards of 30%, that will actually rival the gas vehicles and also be cheaper than the comparable gas delivery van that is out there. Okay, some of their customers, because they already have about upward of 30,000 vehicle orders for their EV van. Some of their customers are Best Buy, FedEx, IKEA, Walmart, and Cox Automotive. So they have some people who have already, some big companies who have already, or that have already ordered a number of vans in the upwards of 30,000 vans. They're gonna use a retrofitted Hummer plant in order to start operation. So once they merge with FIII, they will be able to have all the money to actually start production. And they lay out the plan here for you guys. It's pretty simple and pretty easy to follow. So let me take you to the timeline on when these vehicles will be available. Now the company claims that they are in the pre-regulatory phase of it. So basically they're gonna start production right around the second quarter of 2021, and they expect that they will deliver about 4,100 vehicles by the end of the year. And in the year 2022, they're going to be able to deliver about 19,100 vehicles, and in 2023 about 35,000 vehicles, and by 2024 55,000 vehicles, and by 2025 about 83,000 vehicles. And that is where we get the business revenue of $3 billion. And that is amazing, because when I look at the share price right now for the FII, it's three I's, FIII a merger, I see that we are getting a great deal right now. So just like we did in the past with the Lion Company. So basically, guys, the cash flow is there. Okay, I can see that from what I see here. All the charts. If you want to dig your teeth into all of this, it's available to you on their website, which is electriclastmile.com, and you can see all of that. What really mattered to me the most when I read all that information is their unique position in the industry. Well, when we talk about Class 1 cargo vans that can accommodate about less than 6,000 pounds, we have they are the only EV in Class 1, the only EV. That means there are other gas cargo trucks or cargo vans, if you want to call them, but they are not EV. Now, the other thing I would tell you is that they actually cost almost the same or less than the gas operated cargo vans, which is really striking to me. So basically they also have other vans for class 2 and class 3. And class 2 carries about 6,001 pounds up to about 10,000 pounds, and class 3 carries about 10,000 pounds up to 14,000 pounds. So let me recap it for you. They sell as the same price as a gas-powered cargo van, but they also have 35% more cargo space, and that is absolutely amazing. Also for their 400 to 600 cubic feet vans, they have more or equivalent cargo space, basically, to the gas-powered vans, cargo vans, but they are more cost-effective, meaning they would cost you to operate on the road per mile less than what the gas-powered cargo van would cost you. Reason why is because there's less maintenance on the brakes, less maintenance on the battery, less maintenance on the parts, less maintenance on the consumption when you talk about fuel consumption and stuff like that. So they are very, very, very efficient. They really pride themselves on being extremely efficient and extremely low maintenance. Okay, so there are lots of things. You can compare the class 1 and 2, and you can compare the class 2 and 3. And all of these things are actually available to you on the website. They're all designed in the United States. They're manufactured in China and Indonesia, okay? The target is China and the EU market. So they are thinking about expanding once they start production. And I talked to you about the timeline and the number of vehicles that they're going to produce from now until the year 2025. But when they do all these things, they also will expand into other markets, and we're talking about Chinese markets, and we're talking about the EU markets. We're talking about North America, meaning Canada, Canadian markets. So there will be potential for this company to actually do even better with time. There are a lot of things to talk about when it comes to electric last mile solutions. I particularly like this company. There is no ifs and buts about it. This is a business that will actually happen. It will take place. So there is no, every timeline is measured. These great minds that worked for a lot of car makers in the past, they've come together and they put out a nice plan. So you don't just see a little fluff, here and there. We're talking about a solid company that will actually do great business. And if you want to know about the most important fleet metric, for most of the cars that are out there, they're going to spend about a total cost per operation about 26 to 35 cents per mile, while when we talk about electric last mile solutions, their cargo vans will actually spend about 17 cents per mile, which is the reason why they're getting a lot of attention and orders from companies that want to spend less as they operate on the road, okay, delivering things on the road. What also drew my attention to this is that they have something called Driven by Data on their webpage, and it talks about advanced onboard and over-the-air data and telematics that allow fleet managers to engage business planning and fleet tracking for optimal efficiency. So these things are going to be able to, these cargo vans, they're going to be able to communicate with each other in order to increase the efficiency of the business. Well, we're talking about those delivery businesses like FedEx, Walmart, or Best Buy. So the cool thing about this whole thing is that we're not talking about vans that will cost a lot of money. We are talking about vans that cost about $25,000 per cargo van or per cargo vehicle. So let me tell you what I think. If I were running a company and I want to get into a battery powered fleet and I want to spend an X amount of money and I don't want to pay a lot of money per vehicle, I will actually make an order from Electric Last Mile Solutions. The reason why is because their vehicles are very moderately priced, and they are priced as much as a gas-powered vehicle, but they actually are more efficient and less costly to operate. So this is, I try to use my own logic, and try to put myself in the shoes of a company director or a company CEO and think about what options would I have if I was running a delivery business. And if that is the case, then I think they are a very, very viable company that will make a lot of money. I'm thinking like 30,000 vehicles in the near future, plus 30,000 plus vehicles in cargo vans in the near future. And we are going all the way to hundreds of thousands of vehicles. And this is a market that is expanding quite fast, and I feel like they are one of the premier entrants of this market, and they will actually get a nice share of the pie when it comes to that. So guys, I do hope that I have made the case for you to invest in FIII. As to the time of the merger between FIII and Electric Last Solution, or Electric Last Mile Solution, is going to happen at the end of the first quarter of 2021, which we are not too far from, guys. And that will actually change the ticker symbol from FIII, so many I's to say back to back, to Electric Last Mile Solution, ELMS. And at $13.25, you guys are gonna get a little bit of a boost to your money. That's all I want to tell you. I wanted to bring a stock to you that the market has been sleeping on for a little while, and a stock with a lot of potential. There are a lot of stocks I can talk about. I can talk about Sense. I can talk about Binance Genomics again. I can talk to you about Acer, ACER. I bought some shares on Friday and made a killing. I can talk to you about so many stocks. My head is full of stocks and things that I want to do. I can talk to you about Sorrento. I can talk to you about Gevo. But I want to help you establish yourself in a position that is extremely secure for you. Okay, so maybe you can put like 10% of your portfolio and devote it to this merger that I think is extremely promising, and I think that will give you a boost to your investment portfolio, and perhaps even more than that, it can probably double. We don't know yet, but I would like to be hopeful. I'm not a financial advisor, but I love having you here. I love the stock Bandidos. Even if we grow number by number, day after day, that does not hurt my feelings at all. I'm sitting here making my money, and when you walk into my world and you make money with me, that pleases me a great deal. I am not desperate to have millions of followers. As a matter of fact, I would rather have very few followers that really believe in what we do than a barrage of followers that just come here just to take a ticker symbol and walk away with it. I'm open to suggestions. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and activating the notification bell. And if you like what you saw, please press a like on this video. I cannot wait to see you again, guys. So let me know what you think about FIII and what potential there is for this stock. Let me know your thoughts about Electric Last Mile Solutions. I am very excited to be with you guys every time I come out here. So until the next time, I will see you, and take care of yourself and have a great week ahead, and happy Martin Luther King Day, guys.